Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy, and Fluffy Puffy Lily. Yeah. This is the second time she's come on camera this week. You came in for, what is it, Sagittarius Extended. And here you are, getting puppy love. I think she knows that I was just horribly treated by a cat. I went to my friend's house. They've been away for a few days. And there's been different people going in to feed the cats and clean the litter. And they've had people going in like twice a day. I got there this morning. They're coming back tonight. The one cat is downright sour. She's hissing at me. And she's usually really nice to me. I don't know. She can be a bit of an ornery cat. She's very fussy, but she's usually nice with me, especially if I'm coming in after her mommy and daddy have been gone a bit to look after her. She's even more friendly with me. She was downright sour. And I thought, my goodness, so different from a dog. You know, if a dog is upset at you, they'll kind of give you a look. They might give you the cold shoulder for a couple minutes, but then they can't hold back anymore. Yeah, no. I warned my friend, your cat's sour. She's very sour. And be prepared. So anyways, yeah. I cleaned their bowls. And, you know, I really just thought the cats were thinking, you know, well, there's two. The other one, he wasn't so bad. He wasn't so bad, but she was really sour. And I'm just thinking the cats are, you know, maybe you could do that somewhere in private and not on national YouTube. Yeah, you're making yourself snort. Okay, that's a good girl. You okay? Why don't you lay in your bed? Why don't you lay in your bed? That's a good girl. I love you. Yes, I do love you more than any cat or any other animal. I do. You're the bestest girl ever. I might need to put a timestamp because I know people get impatient, especially Aries. Yeah, I was talking about, the cat. I just figured out, I think the cats just feel like I should not be treated this way. I should not have to live like this. That there's nobody here, and then my bowls are kind of dirty, and my litter box needs to be cleaned. Where are my human servants? That's kind of the impression you get from a cat. It's been a while since I've had a cat. I had them when I was a kid. I haven't had one in a while, and that was just very different. So yeah, it's nice to be here with you, Lily, you sweet little pooch. Oh yeah, and then I was feeding the cats their wet food. And the male, he's big, he's really big. And I thought, do you want to lick the spoon? And he looked at the spoon and he looked at me as if to say, that is so disgusting. Why would I lick the spoon? I thought, oh, I'm sorry, you're not a dog, that's right. Because Lily will lick anything. The dog will lick anything. Cats are so different, so funny. Anyways, Aries, here you to do your reading. After being just horribly mistreated by cats that I sang to them. I talked softly and gently. It's okay, everything is good. Your mommy's coming home. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do for this reading? Oh yeah, it's general. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. I'm doing the Oracle Fairies deck, and then I'm going to do the Nine of Swords. Maybe that's how the cats have been feeling. Oh, whoa, sorry. All the cards are falling out. Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, New Beginnings. The Book of Shadows Tarot, Volume 2, and my teeny tiny Rider Waite if I need to use it. So, I've been, lately I've been doing current and future energies. I woke up this morning and sometimes I just, I wake up and I know exactly what I'm supposed to do when I could do a reading. And it's what you're manifesting. So I think I'm going to be doing that for the signs moving forward for a little bit here. What you're manifesting, or well, not so much that. It kind of feels like what's coming to fruition. What is starting to manifest for you? What is starting to manifest for you? I could tell you, my friend, a grumpy cat. About to go home to a grumpy ass cat. All right, Aries, what is starting to manifest for you? What is starting to manifest? A couple of things. You got a couple of things on the table here. What do you have here? You have protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. And then you have go outside. It's time to go outside! Exclamation mark. Tune into the powerful peace of nature. wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. I kind of feel like you're about to manifest some peace and quiet. I don't know if that's what Aries is looking for, but it feels kind of peaceful. It feels like the opportunity to have some peace, some time to yourself, just with the protection and the go outside. It really feels like that. There might be another indication here too, that perhaps it kind of feels like it could be a bit like a calm before a storm. You know how sometimes you might have a period in your life where, you know, not much is going on. It seems kind of quiet and lackadaisical. And you could almost even get bored in that energy. And I'm thinking, gee, I wish I had more things to do. Or I wish I had more opportunities to go towards, or, you know, things to do. And then all of a sudden, like, your calendar gets real full. And before you know it, you're thinking, oh my God, I remember back when I didn't have anything to do, and I kind of missed that. So it almost feels a little bit like it's kind of leading up to that. But right now, you're going into and protection, shooting with love and light. So there might be some negativity coming, I would like to say, in the future. Like, not right now. There's almost like a preparation going on for you with these fairies protecting. Go outside. This also seems like a really good way for you, not just like peace in nature, but it's also talking about practice psychic protection. So, you know, protecting your energy, grounding yourself, removing any false or negative energies off of you that may have accumulated from other sources, other people or situations, like ornery cats. And then at the bottom, you have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Oh, that's interesting. That feels like a whole other reading all on its own right there. Oh, look, magical blessings. Protect your dream. Oh, it's all in the upright because I fixed it. Started shuffling. So I'm gonna pull out. You know what? I'm gonna pull out a tarot card for each one of these, and then I'm just gonna pull out a stream of cards and get a full message for you. Song in my head I haven't heard in a long time. I don't remember who sings it. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Time passages. I don't know if that means anything to you. I can't get rid of the Nine of Swords, so keep showing up. All right, let's see. Protection. Practice psychic protection. The magic fairy ring is being created around you right now. There is a magic fairy ring being created around you, and then you should go outside and maybe even remove any energy that's clinging to you that is not yours. Ooh, the wheel. But look at this. Wow. Oh, this is a really good message. Look at this Wheel of Fortune card. At the bottom that it's like the devil, it's hell, and at the top it's all light and fairy and airy and heavenly. So it almost, maybe I called it wrong. Well, I don't know how something's happening here. There is some transition that's about to take place for you. I want to say, if you've been in a really good space the last little while, like everyone's been great, there's been no negativity, there hasn't been anything difficult, no blocks going on in your life, which is probably, usually people are coming to tarot readers because they're dealing with that stuff. So, but if that's been the case, that there's been no, things have been pretty good, I want to just give you a little heads up that you're getting prepared to protect your energy here. Something might be going on. You know, something might be going on in the future. If you've been dealing with difficult things, toxic situations, anything to do with sort of devil energy, manipulation, addictions, feeling confined or constrained, that's changing. And I want to say that maybe those situations are not changing around you, but how somehow you are being protected from them with the fairy protection ring. There's a change. There's a shift here. And I think it will play out differently for everyone depending on what cycle you've been in. If you've been in a positive cycle, I do want to say that I think you could be soon to deal with someone who's on a little more of a negative mindset themselves. But don't forget that you have this protective ring around you. I love it, the protective fairy ring. The fairy ring of 11 lights. I love that. I was lunch monitoring at my son's school again, since they've opened in kindergarten. I've had 4 kindergartens profess their love to me. I love you. Because I help them with their shoes. Like, I love it. Little kids are so great. Do the simplest things. And they're like little fairies. I love you. But then they do quickly turn into little devils. So, you know, it could be that kind of energy too. Well, let's see about going outside. Well, hello. I have the Knight of Wands outside. Well, this is okay. Well, I think that's worth going outside for. Sorry. For any masculines that are more interested in feminines. But maybe this is about getting your mojo. Because that Knight of Wands has his mojo. He's splitting wood here. He's looking good, looking fine. You're looking good, you're looking fine. Go outside. Outside, something about the outdoors really becomes you right now. Something about it. Maybe it's the fresh air. Maybe it's the change in seasons. If there's season changes going on, you might feel a little bit like showing off with the Knight of Wands. It just, you know, I mean, come on. Does he really need to be splitting the wood with his shirt off? Probably not. I mean, it doesn't look like it would be that hot there. So there is a bit of that feeling. Like maybe you're about to kind of get your own mojo going here. The outdoors is really becoming of you. So yeah, go out. You're going to look fine in the outdoors right now. Look at you got the 10 of Cups at the bottom. I'm not shuffling because as I was shuffling, I heard you're going to pull 2 cards out for each one of these, and I'm going to pull 4 out for the remainder of your story here. The Strength card, the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. What the hell is that guy doing? What the shit? Wow. And the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. And like I said, you have the 10 of Cups. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. I don't know what you got going on here, but this is really good. Wow. I'm not even going to show you this. You got to wait for that. I don't think I've ever pulled out a bottom energy so good before. And I'm so happy there's no starlings coming to my bird feeder. Just the finches and the... What are the other guys? I don't remember. Anyway, so you have the Strength card. What's really interesting is you see all the barbed wire up in the mind. It's a little bit like that 9 of Swords energy. Like there's thoughts in your mind, or there has been thoughts in your mind that make you feel trapped. But look at the angels are reaching out to you. Something very angelic is reaching out to you. And it could be something like, it could be like an earth angel. No, something like that. But the mind feels trapped here. Even like the self. The movement of self feels sort of trapped behind this wheel. And again, it's like a shift. There's definitely a shift. I feel like it's much more positive than negative for most of you. And if any of you have been in like, things are really awesome, I don't want to see that changing, Cindy. I just want to say, I think something will be changing around someone around you, and you're going to kind of be protected from it. You may not be completely isolated from it if it's someone that is in your circle of life, but I still think you're going to be protected from it. Yeah. The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I need a new plan here, and being in my head isn't part of that, sort of feels like, right? Like having the strength to move beyond that. This is a real... interesting combination. Look at this 5 of Swords. This dude looks like the Emperor or a king. I'm trying to remember what the Emperor looks like in this deck. Because if it's not, it could be the King of Wands. Just the colors on here. I want to see that. That's kind of important for... Oh, the King of Wands. No, it's not the King of Wands. So I think it's the Emperor. Oh, yeah. It was the... Oh, I was thinking there was something about the red hair. The red hair on this Emperor. He's been... Look at... He's inside the deck, though. We had to go look for him. You know what? Because you're done with his shit. Whoever that is. Look at this. He's pouring something on this person's head, kind of making them feel like belittled. This Five of Swords making someone feel belittled. But look at rising above that. Ace of Cups. I mean, there's a decent cup. This is a shitty cup. This guy's a piece of shit. He's got his foot on this person's back and he's pouring. It's like a punishment. You haven't done what I wanted you to do. You haven't followed my rules. So I pour this cup of sludge on your head and I put my foot on ye back. Well, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to find my own good shit. Screw you. I don't need to follow your rules. Well, that's very Aries. Very Aries. Oh, maybe you found a better. These are two different red-headed people. I don't know why I'm drawn to that. Maybe there's some sort of significance for you in that. Okay, for any of you who are coming to the reading too, that are assholes, I'm just going to say, like, come on, we all know that Aries can be an asshole sign. I'm an Aries. I really try not to be one. I don't think I am. That's probably what most Aries say. You can be perceived to kind of be one too. Like when you decide on something and you're going to do what you want to do, and I think more people need to take that initiative in their life though, to be honest, from one Aries to another, is you do it. And maybe some people feel like you're putting some sort of pressure on them. Is because I do want to say for some of you, if you've even been perceived, or if you've been perceiving yourself as doing things that are not so nice to people, like kind of freeing yourself of even those thoughts, freeing yourself of maybe certain obligations too. It's almost like an obligation to be at the throne and be casting judgment and punishment or consequences with that Five of Swords. But this is a very free card, you know, and you might even be engaged in some sort of arguments or disagreements with some people, or just not seeing some things the same way. And the Five of Swords is burning the damn bridge. Like, you know, we just have to go the other way. This bridge, I don't care how that has to happen, but we're going the other way. If that means I have to put explosives on the bridge and we never meet again, that's what that Five of Swords can be. There can be a sense of somebody coming out a winner here at all costs, even if that means humiliation for someone else. So it is a very interesting card and a very interesting energy. Yeah, I'll clarify that. But you have the Ace of Cups, which is just beautiful after. So whether you see yourself as someone who is perceived to be raining on someone's parade, maybe that's a nicer way to describe what we're seeing in the imagery, or you perceive yourself to have been or be the person who's feeling kind of like by a situation or circumstance, you have a brand new beginning here. And it's enlightenment with the water. It's enlightenment. It feels really good. It's a very positive beginning. It's positive. It's flowing. It flows. And I do want to say, like this, if you look at the bottom of the wheel card and then what we see in the strength card, that's not really flowing. That's not flowing. Oh yeah, so if you want to see what's at the bottom here, you have the Ten of Cups. You have the Two of Cups. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess. And then you have the Eight of Cups. And it's all in reverse after that. So I'm thinking, oh, the Eight of Cups. But wait, no, because of where the Eight of Cups falls is really interesting. It falls after a period of deep unknown, like mystery, searching through mystery, searching through the cosmos. This is hard to describe this energy. The Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. If anything was ever heaven sent, this is like a heaven sent energy. There's got to be something wrong here. There's got to be something wrong here. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. I think I'll clarify that because it's too perfect. Like this underline is too perfect. But maybe you've been through some really shitty stuff. And like I'm telling you, the wheel is changing here. The wheel is really changing. This is, okay, for anyone, people watching going, well, tell me more than that this is just too good to be true. This is like Two of Cups. This is two people that see each other so clearly and so perfectly. This is, and I want to say this is more than just energy that you create with yourself. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. It's kind of hard to say that this is just with yourself. You really can't, not with those. If you had the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I would say yes, then you are, but not with these cards. So the Two of Cups, this is beautiful. This is healing. This is strength. There's strength to be found in strength. So out of these two people, I think they both have something to give to each other. One is incredibly strong, leadership, broad shoulder sort of, well, maybe that's the guy cutting the wood, I don't know. Very kind of broad shoulders, perseverance. The other is very medicinal, very healing, very loving, kind. It's beautiful energy, and it's very reciprocated. And then you create something with that, with the Ten of Cups. It's like goes beyond just what you have with yourselves. It goes into the connections that you have outside of you. Like this is so beautiful. This energy is so beautiful that like it can't stay contained. It expands and expands beyond just you and this other person. And it brings happiness and joy and fulfillment and wishes and rainbows and water shooting into the air. Wow, and this Ten of Pentacles is almost like a legacy. This is a long term. This is very long term. Because it almost looks like this couple, but younger. And then here they're having their portrait painted, but in a much, like they're all much older. This is really, this is very long term. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. This is what is really intriguing here. It kind of too tells me the message, like anything negative that you've been through in the past, that came out earlier in the reading. Anything negative that you've been through in the past, you had to remove yourself from. There could have been wishes and dreams, like we have a teddy bear, two people kissing in the background. They could have been hopes and dreams of the past. And the High Priestess has been leading you towards something that's true and stable here. It's really like heaven sent. Fairy sent. Well, fairies can be mischievous, so they're just working as protectors right now. Yeah, let's clarify. I want to clarify first. Well, let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Let's just look at the Knight of Wands. My hair is a mess right now it's really rainy. So it's all frizzy and kind of not really curly. I don't know what it's doing. This Knight of Wands, this is, wow. Oh. Well, Aries, I want to say, it's good. It's a Two of Cups. Like so the Knight of Wands is moving very quickly towards something. You know, if we look beyond the fact that he's a very handsome young man splitting wood in the forest with a shirt on. He's moving quickly, moving passionately, moving with drive, moving with a real sense of what empowers you. This is right, like that fiery Aries energy is catapulting you forward here into this Two of Cups. Let's look at this Five of Swords arse. This guy. I'm curious to take that out because it poked me. The Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Star, and then the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this guy's a jerk. It's kind of like starting off with some hopes and dreams, trying to be equal and share, give what you can, when you can, being kind of like the healing source in your life. Maybe you're coming in as the healing energy here. Because it feels like that, and then just being like totally betrayed or just a painful ending. And the water, this is almost like a very disrespectful. with that card and the Ten of Swords, this is very disrespectful to you or your energy. I don't feel like you would have this coming in your cards if you were this Ars. So it is a very disrespectful. It's a horrible energy, actually. I don't even know. Some of the cards in this deck bother me. That one, and then the Queen of Swords is a really hard one to look at. But it's hard not to use the deck because it's got great imagery in it. Anyway, so I'm really talking to myself a lot today. I think because I was talking to the cats, which is the house. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Trying to calm. I was actually seeing, shit, me. It's the Ten of Cups. I was singing a Mr. Rogers song to them. And I think the male, he liked it. He really calmed down. The Ten of Cups. I don't even know what to... you know what? Let's just put this magic energy over here. Magic perfection? Magic perfection. Now, what is this High Priestess in the Eight of Cups? The High Priestess? Damn. There's nothing that's going wrong here except what you're leaving. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. You are mysteriously and magically being guided, being almost driven with the Eight of Wands towards this Ten of Pentacles, where ye shall be the Queen, the Queen of Pentacles. Like you have a place in this picture, right? Well, yeah, all pictures. This is almost like young love. This is like young love, these two. They're the youngest out of all the images in here. And then this is sort of like building love. Yeah, I would call that building love. Building on love. And then this is the legacy of love. Wow, that's kind of neat. Young love, building love, the legacy of love. I have to write that down because I forget these things. Where are we on? We're on Aries. I'll do a heart. Feature in love. Young love, building love, legacy of love. Okay. And my nose was itchy during Aquarius too. Yeah, lots of love, lots of deep love. And you have Scorpio energy here twice. Well, Scorpio and Pisces, because you have the King of Cups. Well, you know what? Go either way. It's very intuitive. It's very deep. It's like this Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. Well, I don't know where you're running to, but you're running right into the counterpart for the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. All right, you're going to be rich. You're going to be happy. You're going to be full. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm like a tarot reader who's lost all my purpose. So, life is going to be perfect. The Three of Cups, you're going to have some good times with your friends first. Your circumstances are changing. You're going to have, like, happiness, joy, love, expansion, growth, building things that just keep getting bigger and better. You will be, you'll have it all. So, there you go. I don't know. How else would you want me to read these? Well, you can't comment. That's true. Yeah, it's actually fair that way. And so, yeah, I can't say, if you're feeling grumpy and you're like, yeah, that's not my reading. It probably is not. Probably is not your reading because this is an energy that's shifting. So this is an energy that's shifting. Unless you're in that energy right now and you're thinking, no, I think I'm going to get ready to shift. And then you have something to look forward to. So that's what I would say. I'm going to go to the extended. I'm going to just ask for advice. What should you do? There isn't a lot of advice in this. It's just what you're manifesting. Well, aren't you glad that I picked that topic today? There you go. Thank you so much, Aries. My bovine babies. No, that's Taurus. That's what I was going to do next. You're the fireball babies. So, well, no, I don't have time to do them today. So if you're Taurus and you're waiting for that, it's going to have to be tomorrow. So my mom's coming into town and I have to finish cleaning a couple of things. And I'm behind because I had to go and get abused by cats. So anyway, until next time, Aries, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.